Hi, I'm Allison Strauch, and I'm the Digital Librarian in Hudson Library in the lower school. I've been at Pine Crest for the past 17 years. I always knew I wanted to be a teacher. My mother was a teacher, my grandmother was a teacher, all of my aunts and uncles were teachers, and I always played school when I was little, so teaching was definitely for me. Over the years, my role at Pine Crest has changed a lot. When I first came here, I started as a first grade teacher, and as much as I loved my first graders, I decided to try second grade as well. I went to second grade for a few years, still loving what I was doing, but really wanting to dive more into literacy. I then went upstairs to fourth grade and I taught literacy for the next 7 years of my career. After being in literacy for quite some time, the library position became open and I knew that was truly where I would feel at home. So last year I moved into the library and this is where I plan to stay until I leave Pine Crest. I love working in the library for many reasons. One, our space is incredible. It's bright, it's easy. We have children who come in and out all day long, and obviously we're surrounded by books. Working in the library is a little bit different than working in the classroom because again, now I get to see children from pre-K all the way through 5th grade. I'm only surrounded by literacy, which I truly love, and I'm not in a classroom just doing one class anymore, teaching all of the different subjects. Being a librarian, I have many different roles. And there are times I teach classes with students. We talk about different genres. We learn about how to go about the library. I also do a lot of special events with students. We may do book talks. Maybe we do book tastings. We go outside a lot. We use our outside areas. Anything that will get children involved in books. I also get to have children one-on-one when I do small book clubs with them or when children come and talk to me about books. I get to know who the reader is, what the reader likes, and then together we find the very best book for that individual reader. Lower school is definitely my favorite place at Pine Crest. Teaching lower school students is so much fun. I get to see their smiling faces every day. They come to me filled with creativity, filled with questions, very curious about lots and lots of things. They're very open to book selections and to always trying something new. So lower school for me is definitely where it's at. When choosing a school for my own daughters, there was no other choice except for Pine Crest. My husband and I both knew this is where we wanted our daughters to grow up, to be educated, and to really understand what a sense of community means. My husband is also a Pine Crest graduate, and between my husband and my daughters, we truly feel that there is no better place for children to learn, play, and socialize than here at Pine Crest. One thing my students may not know about me is long ago, before I came to Pine Crest, I taught on TV a show called Dial-A-Teacher. It was a live show and children called in and we interacted back and forth and they answered different educational questions that I posed to them.